He's just like a little like cog thing.
Yes, but she calls him something significant, and I can't remember.
Yes, and she loves him.
Yeah, but just that part, like it tied in because of the teleportation device, but that's just not my vibe.
Yeah.
That's all though.
I would say that's kind of the same for me because like I don't seek things out because they're steampunk.
Yes.
Love the visual aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
It just that always what I read about. Okay. So how did the book make you feel? What kind of emotions did it evoke? You think?
I would say, I mean, it just like I wanted to read the book. It just made me want more to hear about it, like more to know.
Because it was a thriller.
Yes.
In a way. Not like a thriller, but a mystery.
Yes. And so it just made me excited to learn, I guess.
When's the next aha moment?
Yes.
I would agree. Agree. I think for me, it definitely gives a thrill because I like anything where it's like the shady side.
Yeah.
It's the whole danger thing.
Yes.
I have already thought about this next question. So I have my answers first. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah.
So the next question is, are there any books you would compare this to? So there are at least two I would compare it to, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
First of all, the relationship between Lizzie and Malachi Todd is very much Clarice and Hannibal Lecter.
Agreed.
So I had that feeling because I was taking a bath last night and listening.
Yeah.
And they were like sitting together and he just brushed her hand gently. And like, you know, he's in the prison and she's talking to him to get advice. And, you know, it had a very much Hannibal Lecter feel.
Yeah.
And especially because, you know, he's dangerous and she's like afraid of him, but she also loved like into him.
Yes.
The thing with the one victim who worked in the theater.
Yeah.
It made me think it had kind of Phantom of the Opera vibes. In the way that like she had all these admirers. And of course she was a lesbian, which was the best.
Yes.
Sorry you died.
Yeah, sorry.
But you know, like, and then like the managers who are trying to get her to do like what they want her to do and what's going to be best for her. And like she had no control over her life. Like Christine Daae had no control over her life.
Totally.
And then the werewolf thing. It kind of made me think of just sort of like any kind of like with Beauty and the Beast, any kind of theme like that. Like, oh, I'm the monster. I'm gross. And then there's the girl that's still like, no, you're more than that. I see more than that. Blah, blah, blah. Like all the love stories.
Okay.
So
this is weird, but it popped into my head as soon as you said or asked the question. So it's not exactly a book. It's a musical. Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yes.
To where Sweeney Todd is Eliza and Mrs. Lovett is Lizzie.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, obviously not living in one, but Mrs. Lovett's always whispering in Mr. Todd's ear kind of vibe. Yeah. But obviously, Eliza's not the killer.
No.
Just like that kind of vibe, I guess. And of course, it's set in that kind of vibe. So that's probably what I thought about it.
The mental color scheme is there.
Literally.
All of it.
Yes. Yes.
Honestly, I had a lot of, do you remember the movie From Hell? Another Johnny Depp. He's looking for Jack the Ripper.
No.
You've never seen that movie?
Never.
Oh my God. It's fantastic.
I'm thinking about doing a Instagram post on Saturdays or Sundays of what Nicole's been watching this week so I can involve that.
Perfect. Because I put, I talk about my books.
Yeah. I was like, it's not something I need to put in the podcast, but it's just like what's trending on Nicole's radar this week. And like if it's a podcast.
That's a great idea.
Show or
that is a great idea.
Yeah.
So, what character did you relate to the most?
Oh. I don't think I really related to any of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't get as attached to this book as I normally would.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, I just didn't.
I see myself as a Lizzie, even though I'm not.
Is Paisley in her box? I keep hearing it. I think you could have been a Lizzie.
A wild child?
Yes. Very much so.
Did you have a favorite character?
Yes. And it was the police officer. Because he was a total dick to Lafayette the whole time, and I loved it. But if it was like one of the main characters, it was definitely Eliza and her feminist like kind of vibe.
Yes. Yes, totally.
Yeah.
I definitely loved, first of all, it was more heavy in the beginning when Lizzie would come out and there was the guy at the bar that was part Fae.
Yeah.
I would say him. But I also really like the Malachi Todd. I don't know why. When I first saw him on page, when I first read it, I was like, a murderer.
Yes. Yes. You know what we haven't really talked about is the fact that her dad's Jekyll was actually alive.
Yeah. Because they split.
Yes. Well, yes and no.
Yes and
he
no.
just kind of took over as the main spot, and Mr. Hyde is just no longer.
Yeah, how it was like a fake funeral.
Yes.
And
like it's just an empty casket.
Yeah.
Yes.
I loved the part where he said
the dick doctor who gave her the wrong
following instructions.
Yes, literally.
Sorry. You're still compliant.
You're a dick.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
When she finally pieces it together and she goes down and she sees like the underground king.
The king rat the rat king.
The rat king.
I'm like, why did we give him that name?
Because it's underground.
I get it, but come on.
I wonder if there's more story to that.
I'm sure there is.
I loved how he was like, I made you respectable.
Yeah.
You know, like
a
dignified. I kept that lifestyle for you. Yes. You know, I did show you kindness kind of thing. So I liked that part. Next question is, what do you think motivated the characters? And we could stick, obviously to some of these main ones. Eliza was definitely like truth, justice, and protect the feminist dream.
Lizzie was just trying to figure out her purpose in life, I think.
Yes.
I don't know if purpose is the correct word I want to use, but just to like have her own ground.
Yeah, cross all her T's and dot her I's, like make sense of it all.
Yeah.
Captain Lafayette is a little too wound up in his royal society thing.
Mm-hmm. I wish Eliza and Lizzie had like a mutual friend that knew of
both of them.
Yeah, like a girl, like a woman, like a best friend that she could confide in, no matter if she was Miss Hyde or Lizzie
or doctor.
I don't know if she's technically a doctor. You know, a Jekyll of Jekyll. Like, is it just Miss Hyde?
She is a doctor, I believe. But they keep trying to say her like, she's a lady doctor, and she's like, no, that implies something else. I believe she was like, I'm a doctor, or like has a doctorate in something. I think because
she's a forensic doctor.
Yes, that's what it is. Because she, like that's what she examines.
Yes.
So
she's a CSI.
CSI.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why?
I was thinking of CSI Miami.
Oh. Why would you yell at me? Okay, so this might be the more fun question. Yeah. If you had to cast the actors or cast actors for the main characters, who would you cast? Who would you cast as Lizzie / Eliza?
First that comes to mind, which is weird because I'm not all about her as an actress, but Keira Knightley as Eliza and Lizzie.
I thought the same thing, but that's because she's perfect in those period pieces.
I agree.
And she can do both, like the sweet and then like the
yes,
you know,
yes,
just
the Jane Austen Keira Knightley to the Jack Sparrow Keira Knightley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Captain Lafayette's, I would want to cast. So they always made Mark of his blue eyes. Yes. Okay. So it has to be somebody that's got piercing blue eyes.
Okay. Mine is not, I did not go with that. I went with how he acted and his voice. And you've seen Jumanji?
Yes.
The old one with Robin
Williams. Yes. Yeah. That's the only one I've seen.
The hunter that comes out
with the big mustache.
Yes! That's exactly who I thought of.
Oh my god.
Like Lizzie's going for the older man.
She got daddy issues by the pound.
But that's exactly who I think of. I literally can't think of anyone
else. Because of the voice. Yes. I don't know. I picture I don't know an actor that I would cast for him. Maybe kind of no. I picture him with dark curly hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
And I can't think of an actor. But one that also like kind of got like the asshole like prickish face too, like a stiff face. I can't describe it. He's like,
I know what you mean.
Hot but a dick.
Yeah.
Malachi Todd.
Basically a Latin man.
Yes. Malachi Todd I would cast as the guy from Peaky Blinders.
Which one?
The really like skinny,
like Tommy.
I don't know the characters.
Oh my gosh, the main character, is that who you're talking about?
Okay, yeah, Tommy. The one who's
Tommy
on
Shelby.
Okay, the hot one.
Yes,
he's like scary.
Literally,
hot.
I've been watching. Oh, he's definitely scary hot.
And
yes. He's also the Scarecrow in Batman: The Dark Knight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe so. I think I'm right.
I wouldn't know.
I know. I'm the movie buff.
I don't know who else I'd cast as anyone else because I don't remember the rest of them. Oh, I guess I just wrote main characters.
Yeah. What about her dad?
Her dad?
Because I mentioned Batman, I thought of Danny DeVito.
It is only Danny DeVito now. He's the Red King. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Danny DeVito's the dad. And so there's the good cop, bad cop. It's Reese and Griffin.
Yeah.
So Reese is the one that was like the total dick to everybody.
Yes.
So I'm gonna make him played by who's an actor that's always a dick? Or like always plays a dick character.
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know.
He's going to be Sean Bean.
Who is Sean Bean?
He plays Boromir.
Oh. That would, yeah. That bodes.
Yeah. Then Griffin's got to be somebody chubby because I pictured him chubby.
Dude, yeah. The one that was a dick to Lafayette, the one that I liked.
Yes.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. It's Poirot.
I don't know why I thought about this. Is the one guy, oh no, I don't know his name. He has a weird accent. He's like, he laughs funny. Oh, shit. What is he in? Oh, this is going to make me mad. I won't. We'll just say Jonah Hill. He's funny. He's funny like the guy I'm thinking of.
Okay. Were there times that the characters did things you disagreed with, and what would you have done differently?
I mean,